Welcome to the April market update, where we bring you the latest news and insights on the economy and our local Santa Cruz real estate market. There has been lots and lots of chatter, clickbait, and all around inaccurate information as it pertains to the National Association of Realtors settlement. And today, we're not going to talk about it. If you want more accurate information, you can check out my previous videos on my YouTube channel that are dedicated to the NAR settlement. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, on to the April market update 2024. I'm Shemeika Fox, your Santa Cruz real estate expert and your personalized real estate concierge. Hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on all things real estate and all things Santa Cruz. Now let's dive into the recent remarks by Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, who shed light on the central bank's stance on interest rates and inflation. Powell made it clear that the Federal Reserve is in no rush to lower interest rates. He emphasized the need for greater confidence that inflation is heading towards that 2% target before any policy rate adjustments are made. This cautious approach reflects the Fed's commitment to maintaining stability in the economy. While acknowledging that recent inflation data was higher than expected, Powell reassured us that the Fed is closely monitoring the situation. He mentioned that policymakers have time to evaluate incoming data before making any moves. This patient approach allows for a more informed decision-making process. Powell expressed his belief that it will likely be appropriate to begin cutting rates at some point this year in 2024, as long as the economic outlook unfolds as anticipated. This indicates that the Fed is prepared to act when necessary, but is also mindful of the need to gather more evidence before taking action. The Federal Open Market Committee in its last meeting decided to keep interest rates unchanged, maintaining the possibility of rate cuts later in the year. Powell emphasized that this decision is contingent on incoming economic data. The Fed remains committed to closely monitoring developments and making informed decisions. In my opinion, and what our Santa Cruz real estate market is experiencing due to the rates remaining high, is actually having the opposite effect of what is intended. We are experiencing such a drastic shortage in inventory due to the fact that many homeowners are locked in at a 2 or even 3% interest rate. These homeowners are opting to keep their homes instead of selling and upgrading or downsizing, etc. The lack of supply and intense demand is actually causing our home prices to rise, and we are seeing bidding wars. In fact, I just experienced an offer situation in Midtown Santa Cruz. The property was listed for sale at $1,399,000. There were a total of 6 offers, and the final sales price or winning bid came in at $1.6 million, $200,000 above the original list price. So, though I do understand the desire to bring inflation down to 2%, trust me, my grocery bill and gas budget are through the roof. The cost of goods is crazy high, and affordability is feeling quite challenging for many. It seems the high interest rates are actually perpetuating the problem, at least on the housing sector of the economy, which makes up 1/5 of our national economy. Is there another way to combat inflation? Has inflation always been battled with fluctuating interest rates? Let me know your thoughts. I'm actually curious if there's another way to deal with what we are dealing with regards to inflation that might be better. Comment below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to continue this titillating conversation on rates, inflation, the housing market, and our economy as a whole. Also, according to Chief Economist at ADP, Nella Richardson, private employers added 184,000 jobs in March. Last month saw the biggest jump in hiring since July, led by leisure and hospitality. Job gains were strong across industries with the exception of professional services, where hiring fell. March was surprising, not just for the pay gains, but the sectors that recorded them. The 3 biggest increases for job changes were in construction, financial services, and manufacturing. Inflation has been cooling, but data shows pays heating up both for goods and services. Powell's remarks suggest that we shouldn't expect any rate cuts as the upcoming meeting at the end of April. He reaffirmed the Fed's data-dependent approach and gave no indication on imminent need to lower rates. According to Nationwide Mutual Insurance Chief Economist Kathy Bostjanek, Powell's comments reinforced the idea that the jump in inflation earlier this year might be a temporary blip rather than a long-term trend. Bostjanek believes that a rate cut in June is a possibility, but emphasizes the importance of seeing softening in inflation readings starting with the March data. Powell also emphasized the significance of the upcoming monthly employment report in assessing the health of the labor market. This report will provide valuable insights into the employment landscape and help guide the Fed's decision moving forward. Powell expressed optimism about the role of supply-side factors in the inflation recovery, highlighting the potential for further gains. However, uncertainties remain regarding the persistence of these factors in alleviating price pressures. The Fed will continue to analyze the situation carefully to ensure the best outcomes for the economy. Powell emphasized the Federal Reserve's commitment to making decisions that serve the public's best interest. He assured us that their analysis is free from personal or political bias and that their decisions are based on a thorough assessment of what is best for the economy in the medium and long term. Now let's take a look at the Santa Cruz housing numbers for March 2024. The median sales price for single-family homes in March 2024 throughout the county of Santa Cruz is up from last month, February, when the median sales price for single-family homes was $1,200,000. March median sales price for single-family homes in Santa Cruz County came in at $1,315,000. The average days on market is down from 44 days on the market to 35 days on the market, which means prices are going up to sell and time to sell is coming down, showing a strong seller's market. The number of active listings in March is up to 218, showing a slight increase from 193 in February, a welcomed spring inventory increase, but still not enough inventory to support the buyer demand. The number of new listings for March came in at 179, which means we saw an increase of an additional 61 new listings hitting the market in Santa Cruz Real Estate, which is better than our February count. And the number of sales came in at 89 closed transactions in March, which was up 21 more closed transactions from February 2024. The sales price to list price ratio for single family homes came in at 99.1%, and we are at 2.5% months of inventory, meaning if no other properties came on the market, our Santa Cruz housing inventory based on buyer demand today would be sold out in 2.5 months. A neutral market, meaning equality between sellers and buyers, is 6 months of inventory, and we are not there yet. In fact, we are down slightly from both January and February of 2024. Now let's take a look at the Santa Cruz statistics for the condos and townhomes right here in Santa Cruz County. The median sales price for March 2024 came in at $720,000, which is up from the median sales price in February 2024, which was $660,000. The average days on market came in at 30 days, showing a decrease of 22 days on the market from February 2024, when the average days on market was for condos and townhomes was 52 days on the market. The number of active listings in March 2024 was 53, which showed a very slight decrease from February, when the number of active listings was 55, and the number of sold condos, townhomes was up from 23 in February 2024 to 28 Santa Cruz condos that sold in March 2024. The number of new listings for condos and townhomes right here in Santa Cruz was up to 39 in March, which means we had an additional 6 new listings hit the market in comparison to the February market numbers. The sales price to list price ratio came in at 99.9%, just scraping below that 100% mark, and up slightly from February 2024, when the sales price to list price ratio was 97.2%, and our months of inventory for March 2024 came in at 1.9 months, again indicating a very strong seller's market. There is simply not enough inventory to meet our buyers' demand. The number did fall slightly from February, when we saw 2.4 months of inventory. As always, Thank you for tuning in. If you are thinking about selling your home or whether now is the right time to buy, give me a call so we can navigate this market and strategize together. And to stay up to date on all things real estate and Santa Cruz, hit that like and subscribe button and comment below. I'm Shemeika Fox, your Santa Cruz Real Estate expert and your personalized real estate concierge. And as always, I'm here to help.